thinking like 45, 50.
45 or 50?
No, that's an older dad to me.
And even that, I'm not... 45 is too much. 40, I think... if I don't have one by
like
40, I'm just probably not going to do it.
How old's your father?
61...
Interesting, because I was going to say there's a friend of ours who
I don't know.
He had a... See, my dad's 51, 52.
My mum's younger. My mum's way younger.
My mum's a little bit older. She's about 54.
Yeah, I think my mum's like 56.
So, but there was a friend of ours in high school, and his father was a lot older. Like, he was like mid-60s.
Like 55 while we were still in high school.
Yeah, which is pretty interesting, I think.
See, but I'm not even like... If my kid's 20 when I'm 60, that's fine.
Yeah, so 40 is not a bad age.
60's like... I've seen some sprightly 60-year-olds. Like, that's chill.
I've seen some sprightly 90-year-olds.
So but if you're 80 when your kid's like 20.
10. Oh, yeah, like...
That's so weird.
My reasoning is... This is what I say to everyone when they ask about kids. I don't know why people talk to me about having kids.
Your girlfriend in particular.
No, she's not even that keen on having kids either.
Okay.
I just like having fun.
I don't...
Yeah. And I don't think like
You can have fun with kids, bro.
No, you can, but there's also a lot of
taking to see Star Wars.
There's a lot of sacrifice with
really
kids.
quick.
And I think I'm just a little bit too selfish to have a kid.
Really quick, I want to take a out of context cut of Callum saying you can have fun with kids, and we just kind of use that.
How would you use that?
We're gonna get a soundboard, and that's gonna be the first one on there.
You can have fun with kids.
That's creepy, actually.
That's so dark.
You can be taken the wrong way.
Damn this podcast.
Especially when they're dead.
Oh my god.
Dude. Whoa.
Turn it off.
Oh shit. I'm out.
Sorry to cut you off though, Govinda.
No,
please
that's
continue.
Fine. No, I don't even know what I was saying because I was so rudely interrupted. But yeah, no, I don't really... I like kids enough when I'm around them. Like my girlfriend has some cool little like nieces and like young half brothers and stuff, but that's good for me. I like to enjoy kids when they're fun, and then when they're not fun, I just go, okay, you can go back to your parents now.
Right next to the Callum Fun with Children supercut is Govinda saying, I enjoy kids.
But I don't really care. I'm actually I'm looking forward to being like an uncle.
See, I like the idea of the uncle.
That's like, I'm a cool uncle. I'll buy them booze when they're 16 and stuff.
Yeah, that'll be chill.
Sick. Is that cool when you're an adult?
Yeah, if my brothers hear this, they know what's up.
Yeah, they know what's coming. Well, yeah, I don't know if I want children. I think I like the idea of you're really locking yourself in.
It'd be selfish to bring a child into this world.
Well, here's the thing.
I'm just waiting for him to say
moral
something like
high ground dad over here.
No,
yeah.
I kind of agree with that somewhat. Like I'd be much more inclined to adopt. I don't think... Here's my thing.
Oh,
shit. Adopt into like a 14, 15-year-old kid already. So you're like, avoid the poopy.
It's like a puppy. You have to get a newborn. My thing is, and I like to just play devil's advocate with this one. What's so special about you that you need a little version of yourself?
It's not about being special. It's just about natural instinct.
That's fair, but
like,
I mean...
we are literally just...
We're just following
tiny little cells that our goal is to reproduce.
Natural instinct for humans is to eat meat. That's why we have canine teeth, yet human intellect...
let's not go into that.
Let me finish.
Humans are an evolving species.
Human intellect has allowed us to choose to be vegetarian or vegan. So why, at this point in life, we can make the logical decision not to have more children? Like, we're not driven by that need anymore.
That's fine.
I've used the canine tooth argument many, many times. And recently it's been pretty solidly debunked that our canines are recessing and we have flat teeth for grinding leaves.
We've always had those.
Exactly.
We're omnivores. Here's my argument to that.
Okay, let's
just
go.
real quick. The simple fact that our bodies can digest both makes us an omnivore, but a cow can't process a chicken. Like, its body can't handle
Not
that.
even with that other stomach?
No.
Dang.
They're herbivores.
Fucking raw into the deal there. No, I'm with you. I love me a good steak. Though recently I've been struggling with, like, eating meat off a bone.
I don't really like the chicken wing.
Or like a big steak, or like a rib or something?
that doesn't bother me. And it's funny, like ribs don't bother me because it's just it's the tendons that get me.
Oh, it's so. I just think they're too messy.
I recently had chicken, like a drumstick, and it was just like I was ripping tendons, and then as soon as I rip a tendon, I start thinking like I'm just shredding flesh.
If we hadn't already lost the vegan audience, now we have.
I definitely just got so hungry. Can we go to the surf club and get a palmy or something?
Ooh, the palmy.
But back to the topic.
Oh, the children. Yeah. So, I don't like the idea of. I want to be able to like travel and do ridiculous things with the money I make.
This is why I said I'd be happy to be an older dad, because I feel like once I've done everything, I'm like, okay, now like I'm ready to just settle.
Society's different now too. Like our parents did have children so much younger than. I mean, everyone is different, but the trend amongst our friends seems to be like,
and life expectancy is going up,
which is a whole nother kettle of fish.
That
leads to the bigger other thing that we're running out of room soon if we don't find another planet.
If I was to have a kid, I would probably only have 1, 2 tops.
Yeah.
I'm not a big family thing. That's a lot. Also, kids are really expensive. Someone told me some crazy figure about how much a kid costs you over a lifetime, and it's kind of gross.
I'm just going to throw this out real quick too. Kids are kind of like, and this is from my point of view, kids are super annoying. Like, there's great ones, but they all go all the time, and I can't handle that.
No, that's
think how annoying you were as a child. Crazy. You would have been terrible.
No, I was actually like a very strange case. I learnt to read very early, and I would just quietly sit in a corner. My parents loved me growing up. Didn't play sports. Didn't hassle anyone. I just kind of would do my own thing.
See, I would definitely love to have like a boy and a girl, like your token.
Oh, you're a classic nuclear family.
That's the one.
Cookie cutter.
But yeah, I think it'd be great, especially like not now, but when I'm a bit older.
And I understand some people are fucking down. Like I know people who live in the town we're in now and are like, I never will leave. Like I'm here, I'm set, this is what I'm doing.
Yeah. Family's a great thing, so there's no
family, see, I love family. I don't know.
I said before, I think I'm too selfish right now to have kids.
Yep.
But to argue the same thing for having kids is I want someone to take care of me when I'm old.
I completely agree, Govinda. You are very selfish.
I am.
Callum.
I don't deny it. I believe humans are inherently selfish, and that's another debate for another time.
What about, like, mice sometimes, like, eat their babies? Would you ever eat your own children?
If it came to a survival situation, you're damn right I'd eat my
You wouldn't let them eat you?
No, I wouldn't eat my kid. I've had a good life. Let them go on. They'll eat me. I'd be gamey as fuck.
Yeah, you're like one meal, maybe.
So would you be happy, though, if you found out that you were about to have a child now? What would you do?
This segues perfectly into my... I'm having a would you rather on this one.
Oh, is this section 2?
So would you rather have a kid in the next year?
Yep.
Or never make more than $40,000 a year?
I said this earlier. Aren't they one and the same?
To a point.
Pretty much.
As I said, like, sure, if I have a kid next year, by the time they're out of my house, I'm 46.
You're pretty much, your life's over.
And at that point, I think my career is probably pumping. I don't know what career that is, though.
World famous podcast.
Yeah, this podcast.
So this podcast will obviously be making me way more than $40,000 a year. So I feel like at that point I'm free.
See, that's really tough. That's
really
tough.
40,000 sucks.
It's a pretty heavy call.
But kids cost a lot.
Yeah.
I forget the figure someone told me, but it's like, by the time they leave your home,
it's like millions.
What about, you've spent like a couple $1 million on a kid.
How do you feel about what I'm going to call the Dursley method, where you have the child, you deprive them of everything, and you lock them under the cupboard, under the stairs?
The Dursley method. I love it.
You get a jail for doing that, actually.
No.
I'm pretty
sure. In the documentary, The Philosopher's Stone, that wasn't the case at all.
No, actually, the kid lived a very successful, fruitful life after that. I think
I've only seen the Philosopher's Stoner,
which is something very different.
I'd almost call that character building.
Yeah.
Harry grew up to be a great kid.
Yeah, the chosen one.
Defeated the Dark Lord.
Saved the world, really.
That cupboard taught him some skills, some survival skills.
I think all children should be raised in Stairwells?
This goes back to the topic we discussed a couple weeks ago, where I think everyone should be sterilized at birth.
Oh,
That's dark.
I still believe this. Totally reversible. Don't get me wrong, but just you need to apply to the government to have kids.
I think
Fuck the government.
we could all learn a lot from China.
No,
And their harsh
no,
rules.
Let's not get into that.
no, definitely not China.
Oh, God.
Women are good. Definitely allow women.
To live?
I think maybe you should promote it by giving people extra money for having daughters, because at the moment you're struggling.
Oh, God. All right, so round the table.
No. We're not even close to done. Callum, you're gonna have kids.
I think so, anyway.
Yep.
If I find a suitable partner.
A suitable
Would you
heir.
have a kid if you didn't find a suitable partner?
Like,
Well, that's a tough one.
Like,
Just
would you just go home solo?
interesting.
Just go adopt one?
Or even like find a surrogate.
Yeah, petri dish.
Like find a lady who you could just knock one out in, and then
How you going, love? Want to have a kid with me?
I'm just
Nah,
going
I-
to throw this handful of semen.
or we could just, it's obviously like a planned murder situation. Like you have the kid and then you kill her because you obviously don't want to spend the rest of your life with her.
Oh, God. I think I would just adopt in that
Shit,
situation.
It's a good dark.
I would like a child in a sort of like a Indiana Jones short round situation.
So
where
you want an ethnic minority
Yeah, I want
to
a small,
serve you.
I want a small Asian boy to kind of
Without
follow
question.
me and sort of spout one-liners.
Yeah,
And he
but
would-
like you, obviously they speak English fluently and in an Australian accent, but you will force them to use a stereotypical, very offensive Chinese accent.
I think that would be perfect, Govinda. Perfect.
Nice. So Callum, kids, yes. Khayl, definite no kids. Are we
Post-
changing
maybe
your mind?
slave boys?
No, like
Khayl, I want to bring to light everyone that Khayl has for the last 2 weeks not stopped talking about getting a vasectomy.
they are reversible, you know. I mean,
don't-
you just got to be comfortable with a man taking.
Unless
a
you get
hack
a
at
botched
you.
one. And
Yeah,
then
but like
fuck it up
I'd be
forever.
very scared of someone taking a knife to my
that's
Menards once,
terrifying.
let alone twice.
I mean, if they can turn a vajayjay into a ding dong, I'm sure they can.
Oh, they don't do a good job. I actually had to look this up recently in some discussion.
Just give that dude a call.
Because
What's her name?
there was an article I saw about Caitlyn Jenner,
That's
Oh.
it.
and
yeah.
it was Caitlyn Jenner no longer feels like a woman,
Oh,
and I had a
my God.
proper lol.
oh no!
Because I think South Park said it. Oh no, it wasn't South Park. There was
Oh,
someone who
man.
said everyone's giving props to Caitlyn Jenner, but
I think I was telling you this.
what was his name before this?
Bruce
Jenner.
Jenner.
Bruce Jenner was a dick before, and Caitlyn Jenner's a dick now. Like,
And
just
yet-
because
but
he
without
became
one.
a woman doesn't make him a good person.
Yeah, like, and everyone's saying she is so brave.
They're a hero, and then
but she also has millions of dollars, and
Yeah.
there's so many people struggling with the same thing.
So people have been doing it for
Millions
so
of
long
dollars.
before this
And
fake
then-
fuckwit
This is
then-
high
decided to.
profile.
capitalized on it
Yeah,
by
it's
having
ridiculous.
a TV show.
Yeah, wow.
There's a TV show.
I believe so. Yeah.
Oh my God.
We should all
It might
watch
just be part of like the Kardashians thing or something where they
Empire.
go there, but
Oh.
yeah. So
the
let's
Kardashian family, also known as
we're very tolerant here to the LGBY. There's a lot of them. I lose track of all of them.
LGBT,
There's more as well. There's a lot of
cisgender.
but we don't care. Do what you do, but
It's all up to
don't
you.
be a dick, and that's pretty good.
Yep.
But also about the turning vajayjays into ding dongs. Not as easy that way as the other way. Turning a ding dong into a vajayjay, very successful most of the time.
Oh my god.
Turning a vajayjay into a ding dong, not so much. Generally doesn't work well.
Describe the procedure to me.
I don't know.
Don't use the
I
word
don't-
the JJ at all.
No, I
anymore.
love it. I love the look on your face every time I do it.
What about vajizzle?
That's worse.
The punani.
Punani, I'll
Oh, we should
accept.
just have a whole episode where all we do is say different names for genitals.
We just need to watch the in-betweeners. That
So yeah, it's not as easy that way. So once you've it doesn't work as well.
Okay.
It's easier to flip inside out than it is to construct something from nothing.
Hmm.
So yeah, that's all I have to say on that.
righto, doctor.
Khayl, do you have another topic for us?
I do, Govinda, and I'm so glad you asked. My next topic, topic 4 of this episode of the GoK Q&A.
Okay, you're killing me, dude.
You're losing me
You're
here.
killing me, man.
It is,
Sorry, everyone. Keep listening. Keep listening.
I was texting in the meantime. No.
My
Put
question
the
is,
phone down.
If you could bring anyone back from the dead and hang out with them for a day, who would it be and why? Bonus question. How do you spend the day?
Can I start?